So heat shields are going back on the turbo because that's way too much of a pain. So let's talk about the break-in process for the car. So there are many different things that many different people will tell you. Some people will tell you, you know, oh, you need to baby the car for 1,000 miles, or you know, just let her rip tater chip. From all of these different things, the one thing I took away is that you want to heat cycle the car as much as possible. So what I ended up doing, once you saw your initial start video, that was the first heat cycle. You let the car warm up, and some people recommend to let the car warm up at like 2,500 RPM to kind of like keep your foot on it a little bit. We didn't have to do that because the car naturally has oil squirters, so they're already lubricating the bottom of the piston and the cylinder walls. Other than that, we let the car heat cycle once from the initial startup, change the oil. We're just using conventional, well, in this case I'm using Ford Motorcraft, but conventional oil will work for this as well, and of course a filter. So we used Ford Motorcraft and the Motorcraft oil filter, one heat cycle, changed it. Then we did 2 heat cycles and a short drive, changed it, and then we went for 500 miles, not aggressive driving, and we just reached that point, so we're going to change it again, and now we're going back to our 3,000 mile oil change regimen. I used to be on the liquid moly, which we will go back to after the first initial 3,000 miles, but I don't see anything wrong with using the Ford Motorcraft as it's made for the car, and that way, you know, you're not spending 50, 60 bucks on an oil change just to break the engine. And most of the time they let you know, hey, just use a conventional oil, just make sure it's the right weight, so that way you don't have any problems. But as far as the rest of the car is concerned, also shameless product placement. But as far as the rest of the car is concerned, as you guys know, we used to have an issue with oil. We no longer have that issue. You can see it's all nice and clean. Everything is where it's supposed to be, and I am very, very satisfied. There's some neighbors coming home. Fuck them. But yeah, so I'm very, very happy. The interior's back in the vehicle. Complete interior, front and back. Everything's back where it's supposed to be. And we picked up some spare wheels. Oops, for some drag action. Once I change the final oil change, we're going to put this back on. I've been thinking about having one of these made out of either aluminum or like a metal, because this is very flimsy, but it acts as a brush guard, which is very useful. And then of course I want to get a diffuser as well. But that's done. Let's move the car back inside. Another thing that I can't stress enough are these lights. Or I suppose not the lights, but actually the bulbs. Like I said, in the future I want to have a shit ton more in here. These are the only 2 I have right now. But I don't even know if you can see that, but there's a little dirt here. But I'm so happy to report I really don't have swirl marks, which means when I wash the car, I wash it right. We saw a subscriber yesterday just got a yellow EcoBoost Mustang at a local meet, and oh, there were squirrel marks on there out the ass. But I don't really see anything. I need to thoroughly clean it. I'm getting not a water purifier. Is it a purifier? It's like a water filter that takes all the crap out of the water that comes out of the hose. So that way I can just rinse the car down and let it dry naturally before I apply the ammo skin. We're basically going to strip the car of the wax and everything, and wash it, detail it, cover it in ammo skin. This is going to be the first time this season, so I'm excited to video that. Of course, the stickers are going to have to come off for that. And again, shameless product placement. But outside of that, I'm really happy. Most people they're getting like rust bubbles here on the other side. My car's garage kept, so I don't have that issue yet. I hope I don't get that issue, especially once the ammo skin is applied, because I guess it's either water gets in between or it's something weird. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to see more races, go ahead and check out Southern Racing. If you want to see more stuff about the Mustang GT, go ahead and check out Dan's channel. And if you want to support the channel, or any of the channels really that you see right here, go ahead and follow the link to the website. Buy some awesome stickers. Again, guys, thank you so much for the support. And remember, it's not over until you win.